Hi, this is Holly with the Holly Jolly Life. Welcome to my humble home kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make beef stroganoff. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take 5 cloves of garlic, about this size. 5 cloves of garlic, and we're going to press them in our garlic press. See how that does? I've got about a half of an onion cut up here. Whenever you're using the garlic press, just scrape the garlic off. If you don't have a garlic press, you can just finely mince it. I really like the flavor of the fresh garlic in this hamburger beef stroganoff. I've got about a tablespoon of oil in this pan, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put the onions in here. And we're gonna let the onions cook down before we add the minced garlic. Okay, so the onions are caramelizing nicely, and now I'm ready to add in the garlic onto this step. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Our 5 cloves of minced garlic going in. There were a few shoots coming off of the garlic, and I just went ahead and put that in there too. Smells so good. Love that. I'm just gonna let that simmer for just a few minutes, not even just a few seconds really, just to have this oil nice and flavored with these aromatics. And then I'm gonna put this in a bowl and use this pan for the mushrooms. Transfer this to my bowl. That's been long enough. Not everybody in my family likes mushrooms, so we leave those on the side. Go, and I'll add some of this back into the mushrooms if I remember to, before I add it to the stroganoff. I've got hamburger meat that I cooked ahead going on the back of the stove right now. Okay. And then we are going to add sliced baby bella mushrooms. Already sliced for us. To this, we are going to add some salt that we measure with our heart. I know we just had the garlic in there, but we're still going to add the garlic powder. You can skip that if you think that's too much. And some fresh cracked black pepper. Oh yeah. Just a little bit more oil for that. Just using the extra light tasting olive oil because that's what I have on hand. Oh, that smells so good. The earthy smell of the mushrooms mixed with the garlic and the onions. It's been infused into the oil. And we'll just cook these down. Our mushrooms have cooked down and they have caramelized very, very nicely. Can you see that? Look amazing. I am going to go ahead and try one. Let's see here. This looks like a good one. Go ahead and turn the heat off on that. Let me know if you try those. They're amazing. These next steps are going to go pretty quickly. My hamburger meat is done. It was cooked ahead of time and then frozen, and so all I had to do was heat it up. So I'm going to take it out of the pan, and then we're going to make our sauce. It's about 2 pounds of hamburger meat. What I'm doing is melting 5 tablespoons of butter in a pan, and I'm fixing to make a basic white gravy. I've got salt and flour in this, 1 cup of flour and salt to taste. And I'm just going to pour it in here. We are going to make a roux. This is going to be the base of our sauce. This is some classic comfort food. Okay, now we are ready to start adding our milk. This is just 2% milk, and I am not measuring this, I'm just adding it. Cold 2% milk. I'm just trying to break up any lumps with my fork. I'm going to go back and forth here between my fork and my whisk. Some of that flour is sticking to the sides, so we don't want any lumps in here. No lumps in our sauce. Nice and lump free. We just mix. I'm waiting on the sauce to get underneath me. We're going to go ahead and put our wide egg noodles. This is a 16-ounce bag. And these should cook for 7 to 8 minutes. There's our boiling water back there. That's what all that racket was. Go ahead and set this for 7 minutes. Well, I'm going to set it for 8 because it said to bring it back to a boil. I got to stir this before it burns. I'm easily distracted. I thought this was going to need some more milk, and I was right. Milk, flour, and salt is not all you need for this. We're going to throw our aromatics back in here in just a minute. But first we're going to add even more dairy. We've got butter, we've got milk, sour cream, and cream cheese are going to come into play to make our sauce taste even more rich. Just want to make sure that this isn't going to be so thick that it tastes like a paste. I don't normally add that much flour, but I need this to stretch because I am going to take it to some loved ones that aren't feeling very well tonight. In addition to our family is having this for dinner as well. Stir our pasta so it doesn't stick. Stir our sauce so it doesn't stick. I think this is the perfect time to throw our aromatics in here. Onions and garlic going in. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and taste this and see if it has enough salt. Oh, it's nice and thick. It looks thick, but not too thick. That is looking good. That's what you want to see. Doesn't need any more salt. It's perfect. So good. Tastes like Alfredo sauce. This is 8 ounces of sour cream and 8 ounces of Newfangled cheese, or however you say that. It's the, third less fat cream cheese. Fat-free cream cheese in this is really good. Another thing that's really good in this is Greek yogurt. Oh yes, Greek yogurt's really good in this. Plain, fat-free Greek yogurt, so good. I am tempering the dairy right now. Gotta add some hot water to it. I'm just adding pasta water to it. Stir our pasta so it doesn't stick. Fixing to have to drain that. Take our strainer for our noodles. So whenever we temper the dairy, we are just putting the boiling water in here to introduce it to the heat. And then I do something that I've never seen anybody else do. It's just my style. I take it through this strainer. Just dump it in here. And this isn't gonna be stiff enough. And so now we are going to keep stirring this until it incorporates the dairy we just put in there. And we'll see what it looks like with our meat. Wait, forgot an important step. We need Italian seasoning and parsley, just as much as you like. Parsley and some Italian seasoning. That is looking great. And I think that's just about enough sauce to coat our noodles nice and good too. Unfortunately, I did forget to add some fresh garlic and onions back into this, but it'll be fine. The noodles have been boiled and drained. Mix these back in here. It smells so good. Thank you for allowing me to show you how to make my beef stroganoff. Let me know if you try this recipe. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching my channel. Have a good day.